Yo, people, what we saying, what we spraying, back again for another stream. You get it, and today we're going to be talking about the Arsenal game tomorrow. Wolves versus Arsenal, 3 o'clock kickoff. In what I am calling a Champions League final, because we have to win the game. We have to win it. Surely we win it, right? But hey, we'll get into all of that good stuff. But before we get into anything, we have to dash on the socials, because obviously you got to follow me everywhere, not just over these sides. You know them way there. And yeah, remember, like the video, people. You know, a lot of people that I'm streaming at the moment, but like the video, let's get as many people inside the place, please, as possible. Yeah. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that got a lot of opinions on what is going to happen in this game today. Yeah. And wait, we gotta do it. Where is it? Currently on 3.448k. Let's get to 3.5k right away. Teamwork makes the dream work. We are still climbing, people. Remember to subscribe, man. Help the channel grow. Like I said, this year I want to get to 10k. 2025, the goal is 10k subscribers. Help me get there, all you beautiful people in the world. And remember, you know, hit that post notification so whenever I go live or drop a video, you don't miss it, because why would you want to, right? Also, we do have memberships. You can support the channel if you want to support the channel. You know what I'm saying. But yo, big up Ibo, my brother, my bro, big up. You know, hooks all the way there. You get it, like the thing on your way in, people. You know the settings. Likes help out channels more than you could ever imagine. So if you want to help out this one, you know what you got to do. The button that looks like that, you got to slap it. You know them way there. Big up Hyper, my brother, my bro. Hope you are good. Run up the likes, people. Subscribe to the ting. Mo Donk, big up yourself, bro. Potential Dubai trip soon. Hey, it's possible. It's possible, because it looks like we are. Actually, I think we 100% now are automatically qualified for the round of 16. We have made the top 8, yeah, which is an achievement in itself, because at the start there was a lot of people that didn't even think that we would make it. So that, coupled with the fact that we are unfortunately no longer in the FA Cup, means that I do believe in February we have, I think it's like a week or so, something like that, to just chill. So why not go to Dubai? Give the players a rest, bring their families with them, give them a chance to bond, all of that good stuff. And yeah, just vibes, man, because we all know what happened last time we went to Dubai. Last time we went to Dubai, we came back on an absolute mad thing. So if we could do the same again, oh, that would be beautiful. Where the lads do need a rest. The lads do need a rest. And you know what? Hey, anyone from Arsenal watching, hey, if they need, you know, a bit of entertainment, you know, someone that can raise the mood, yeah, hey, just saying, you can bring me to Dubai as well. I can do my streaming thing from Dubai, you know, them way there. So bring me along. I'm sure the players will love it. You know, I can be the mixed race Frimmy. You know what I mean? The mixed race Frimmy, man. Hey, Frimmy needs some days off as well. Frimmy needs a holiday, man. Bring me through. You know them way there. I can do the golf cart thing. That I can drive them around Dubai. I got my license. You know them way there. Hey, big up Wake Up News. Yeah, Wolves win. No. Oh no. Oh no. That ain't happening. Wolves are not winning. No. Cunha smash. Well, this is the thing, you know. This is why I think Arsenal win the game, yeah, is because of the fact that Lamina has been stripped of the captaincy. Apparently, he's pushing, yeah, for a move to, funnily enough, Saudi. Funnily enough, he wants to go there. And then you got Cunha, yeah, who it's pretty clear that he wants to leave. So they got some turmoil internal. They got some internal turmoil. So I swear down, if we can't beat these guys, yeah, and not only Are they battling relegation? Yeah, they got the internal turmoil on a mad thing, and they just lost to Chelsea 3-1 as well. If we don't beat these brothers, yeah, if we don't show Cunha where he needs to be, actually, I'll be surprised if Cunha plays. I'll be surprised if I'll be surprised if Cunha plays because he yeah, his manager said some words about him, and I'm hearing that he said some words about his manager. So I'll be very surprised if he plays, and I'll be so very surprised if he plays. But I mean, if he does play, will he put in a proper performance? I don't know. Maybe he plays and then he like plays out of his socks, goes Super Saiyan 2, and it's like because he wants to show off to Arsenal, and then I'm sitting there watching the game and I'm like, oh, why is it 2-0 to Wolves? Why has Cunha scored twice? And then I'm stressed. Everybody's texting me, what's going on? You man are out of the league. And it's like, I just don't need that. That is all I don't need. And lose to Wolves is when I start to blame the players. I think I'll be there with you, Babe Rose. I'll 100% I'll be there with you. Like the players got to have a bit of pride, no? Like the players have got to they've got to step up, no? And obviously I say that because I mean, as of recent, I think they've been pretty decent. That rhymed. As of recent, I think they've been pretty decent. So I don't think we have too much to worry about. I'll be honest. In terms of quality, like we far surpass them. This is the game we really should be winning. I don't even care that it's away. I'll be so real. I don't even care that it's away. Mo Donk, big up Hooks, big up Mo Donk. You get it, my brother, my G. You know what I mean? Love for coming through. I haven't seen your name before, so I think you're new. Correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe you've just been someone that's just sat in the background and hasn't really messaged. But a love for coming through, love the support, love all of that stuff. And we just jumped up to 45 people, so we got raided by somebody. Let's find out who we got raided by. We got raided by the man himself, Dan Potts. Hey, big up football's 12th man. All of them things there. By the way, he's doing a live show today. Unfortunately, I can't go to it. Those of you that know, like, yeah, life is life, and my sister's coming out of hospital today, so I got to be around to help out with her. She had surgery and that, so unfortunately, I can't go out anywhere. But I hope a lot of you are gonna go out there and support. Dan with his first live show. I've done live events before, and they're very difficult to set up. You never really know how they're gonna go, and it does really rely on like the people that come. So hope you have a nice time. I'm sure he's got a lot of good stuff planned, and yeah, I think all of you are gonna have a blast. Big up into the box. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're good. Trudon, I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard Central C's new album. I haven't even really heard too many people's reviews on the album yet. I'll be completely honest. I haven't really heard too much about it, which is strange because I thought like all of my social media would have been blowing up with, oh my God, you got to go listen to it. But so far, the only thing that I've really seen is Roms says it's 10 out of 10. So I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but at some point I'll listen to it and I will give my opinion. But obviously, big up Central C doing his thing. 10-day break. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for our 10-day break. Big up Suvna. With what players though? I mean, everyone is injured, and I don't think we even wait. Who's injured? Arsenal don't really have too many. Arsenal don't really have too many injuries. I think the only people that are confirmed out is who is even confirmed at Saka? Jesus. Saliba's a bit iffy, but I have seen some people say he's in contention. Mars Lewis Skelly, I think, is 50-50, but again, still in contention. Yeah, I mean, I think our team, like, look, even if we had all the injuries in the world, it's Wolves. It's Wolves. Like, I'm sorry, man. It's Wolves, man. It's actually just Wolves. And you know what? This time, Arteta don't have no photos of any brother feeding you meat. Pause. Because I know DG's here. when DG's in the chat, you have to say pause every 5 minutes, otherwise he catches you out. And but yeah, don't let nobody feed you nothing. Feed yourself. Because I can't be getting trolled online. Feed yourself. You're a grown ass man. Yeah. Both you're able to use both your hands, one hand the knife, other hand the fork, feed your blood clot self. You know them way there. Don't have nobody feeding you. I don't even want to see your wife feeding you. Nobody. I feed yourself. It's just that simple, man. I big up Bagger Boo. Lovers Paradise. You get it with the Jammo Arsenal top. Yeah, that's right. Blessings, Hooks. Hope you're good. Big up David Barzekian. Sorry if I butchered that. Let me know. I don't think I did too bad, but if I butchered it, my bad. Let me know how I pronounce it. Man like Hawks, well, but I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Thought I'd just do a quick match preview. You get it? Quick match preview. Yeah, man. I thought I was gonna be there too, but unfortunately, life, family, you get it. Like, it's a shame, innit? It is a shame. I would have loved to have been there, meet a lot of the people. Well, actually, truth be told, I've met a lot of them already anyway. All the men know who I am anyway. But it would have been good to be able to go there. But unfortunately, I cannot. I big up DG as well. Smash the likes, folks. You heard it. Hey, 85 people inside. There's no reason why we shouldn't have at least 40 something likes already. 40 something. I think that's fair. Personally, I would like a 80. But and you know what's crazy? Yeah, when actually I got to realize I'm ahead in it. But for some, it's weird. It's like whenever I say hit the likes, it's like some people leave, and it's like, whoa, like is it that offensive to say hit the likes? But hit the likes, you know what I mean? Big up views, man. 8 out of 10 tape. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. Man. Make sure you sub. 4K is in sight. We can see it. It's not too far, man. Light at the end of the tunnel. We're trying, man. 10K by the end of the year. Hooks, I didn't know you rated Abby Summers' thing when I heard that on. Hey, now do you know what it was? Yeah, I just wanted someone to confirm for me if what, because obviously when I look at her, yeah, on the screen, I only see this in it, and it looks like the body might be bodying. I just wanted somebody to confirm for me. That's all I asked, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? And somebody confirmed for me, and I was like, okay, cool, because I thought so. You know them way there. Is it fair? The players get rewarded with the buy after going out the cups. They're only out of one cup. And truth be told, views, I don't think it's a reward. I think it's a necessity because we're dying out here, man. we're dying out here. We're actually dying out here, man. I can't lie. Ben White's coming back as well. I don't know if he's available for this game though. I think Ben White is more likely he'll play in the Man City game. But we'll see. We'll see. How we got a Wu-Tang and Neo sample cleared, I don't know. Because he's Central C. He's Central C. That's how. Big up PTM Productions. Obviously, the raid came from Dan's channel. DG was on there. They was doing some Guna to Guna talk. I believe that they was talking about the Wolves game. So, you've kind of come from one match preview to another preview. So anything that they didn't cover, ask the question. I'll answer it. You know me, I go through all the chats. So at least I try to. I know, but to go on a mad run after Dubai, we need to buy a new. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. We better sign players. That's all I know. We just better sign players. Like, what are we now? We're 24th of January, and I think the window closes on the 3rd of February. So we got about 10, 11 days left of the window. Surely we got to make something happen. Surely. But Arteta did look a bit angry in his press conference. So maybe Josh told him, nah, bro, you're not getting no money. So, but we'll see, man. Josh Byrne, you're correct. Arsenal don't have any excuses. For me, there's no excuses. And for me, yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, I said this on I said it on my prediction show earlier on with George. If Arsenal don't win this game and Liverpool not if they're gonna beat Ipswich, I'll be like, cool, it's done. I should just be like, cool, it's done. Like, because the gap will be too big. Yeah, it just got the bread, bro. That's all it is, man. No, you did great, bro. Armenian massive. A big up all the Armenians across the world, man. A big up, man. Hey, it's sick that I got it right though, because sometimes I can butcher names in it. I big up Mr. Batty Red. Oh, raw. Bro, man just got another what? Man just got another raid, blood. What is happening today? God damn! Don't worry, we'll get on to it. We'll get on to it. I big up Hawks, brother. What is happening? All good, man. Just chatting a bit of Arsenal, man. You know them way there, just chatting a bit of Arsenal, man. Family in my family in my do as my G. Immaculate health for sis. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that so much, man. To me, family is everything in it. You know what I mean? So, gotta show love all the time. Big up African Cat K. Big up Hooks. I'm here to troll you. I can't help it. Hey, we like trolls though, man. Hey, and there's now more than 100 people in the building. In the building. So, yeah, man, we better hit 100 likes now with the amount of people that are rolling through. And you know what? Yeah, the raid was from LB. The raid was from LB. Big up LB. You get it? And I don't know if LB himself came through. But if you did, then you're there. Check your WhatsApp, innit? Check your WhatsApp, bro. You know what I mean? Just check the WhatsApp, you know. It's you'll see it's from me. Yeah, just check the WhatsApp, bro. And we'll get something cooking. You know what I mean? Because we need you on about the fan, bro. I won't lie. Big up Key, man. Yo, Hooks, my brother, what's happening? What are you saying for City versus Chelsea? Where's the judge going? So those of you that watch the match prediction, I think that Manchester City are putting Chelsea in the biggest spliff. In the biggest spliff. Do you know what? I was going to go as far to put Marmouche as man of the match in it, but I got convinced out of it. But I do think, yeah, that Haaland is going to absolutely crucify Chelsea's defense. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them man are gonna get sliced like a hot knife through butter. I won't lie. Big up City though. I do think they're gonna turn it round. So let's see though, man. And you know what? Those that know me, some of you that don't know me, I actually don't have any beef with Manchester City in it. Because until I started doing this YouTube thing, I didn't know any Manchester City fans, no Manchester City fans around me, no Manchester City fans messaging my phone or calling me up to troll me when they won the league. And there was a point before I started doing this YouTube thing that it was like, cool, if Arsenal can't win it, Man City win it. Because everybody else chats rubbish to me. Liverpool fans chat rubbish. Manchester United fans chat rubbish. Chelsea fans, oh, they chat the most rubbish. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, cool, City, do it for the neutral thing. You hear it? I allow it though. I know DG can't comment in it, so I won't draw him out in it. DG can't comment in it. Yeah. But obviously, I respect the DG. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you get it. Yeah, you know them way there, because obviously, Talksport General. You know, he's creating the pathway for me to get onto these big platforms as well. So you got to big him up every single time. Wait, hold. Apparently so. Apparently so. Apparently, I haven't confirmed with my own eyes, but apparently so. We will win, no doubt, but I want that clean sheet. I actually predicted us to win 3-0. Maybe by the end of this, and we've had a bit of a conversation, maybe that changes. But as it stands right now, I do believe that we will be able to get the clean sheet. I can't see Wolves scoring against us. I will be very, very, very surprised if they do score against us. I just seen this. Send me the. I'm sending you the link now, innit? I'm sending you the link now, bro. I'm sending you the link now. I didn't know if you was about in it, because obviously you're a busy brother, man. You was on Never a Foul early. I thought you would have wanted the little rest, little all of them thing there. But you got the link now, innit? You got the link now, bro. And obviously all the people inside, go check out Fam Zone TV. That's the bros, that's the brothers. Them Trench Talks tonight, 10 p.m. So if you like to see a couple man them, just chatting man them things, kicking back with a bit of alcohol, you know them way there, you know where you gotta be. Sometimes the lineup's a bit star-studded in it, so you might see some people that you would have never expected to see on YouTube. So go check it out, man. Them man are doing bits, them the bros, them. And obviously, both Dean and Justy have done an About the Fan. So those of you that are new to the channel, don't know what About the Fan is, I beg one of the mods, can you just grab a link to the playlist and dash it in the chat and introduce some new people into About the Fan? I basically interview different football fans about their journey as a football fan, and some of your favorite content creators have done one. I'll be fair, a lot of Manchester City fans have rolled through, so you might actually want to see Big Steve's one. Big Steve has done one, and Daps. So those are the two Manchester. Obviously, we're trying to work on the LB edition. You know what I mean? We're trying to work on the LB edition. But for now, you do have Big Steve and Daps to hear about the Man City them thing over there. You know them ways there. We have no business not winning today. 100%. There is no business for not win. If we don't win, do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what the annoying thing is? Yeah. Do you know what the annoying thing is? Yeah. Obviously, before I started doing this YouTube thing, yeah, whenever I lost the game, yeah, and you know what? Manaware Black can confirm this, innit? Because this is my brother, my bro. You get it, real life, brother. Love for the support. I appreciate it. I just had to like, you get me. I'll be there in the apartment. Just bill it. just bill it, man. And we just bill it. Sit on the balcony, just smoke away the pain. And all I had to deal with was a couple group chats in it. But now, oh my days. Oh my days, crazy. I tell you what, being a content creator and your team losing is mad. It is actually mad. It's actually mad. I tell you for free, like, you don't understand how mad it gets. Like, literally, I'll jump from stream to stream, yeah. And not only will I be getting cooked by people on the panel whose teams are doing worse than mine, I might add, yeah, doing worse than. So the cheek of it is crazy, yeah. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of man in the chat slewing me. Hundreds and hundreds of man in the chat asking me questions. Then I'm like, okay, cool. I've done my rounds. You know, I've got holding licks. I've done my rounds. And then 2-2s now. I'll do a stream on my channel. Numbers crazy. Bear man jumping in, trolling me, asking me questions is overwhelming. I won't lie, it's overwhelming, man. Raw Stewie, man. Why do you hate Arsenal? Who do you support? I just clocked that. That's my bad, DG, innit? That's my bad. I just clocked in it. I just clocked. I thought you was a mod. I'll be real. I thought you was a mod, innit? My bad. But you're a mod now, innit? Do you know what? You're a managing moderator. How about that? One level up in it. Because that's a my bad thing. You know what I mean? That's a my bad thing. I read scope. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't. All right, I'm a be real. I don't care that Hidden Heaven might go to Manchester United. I personally don't care. I saw him play in the preseason, and I was like, okay, this brother's okay, but he's not at the level right now to contribute. He's not at the level. So all he's going to do is he's going to go Manchester United. I'm going to have a couple Manchester United fans say, oh, we've taken your young G's again. And then, like Cheeto, he just won't play for the first team. And then he'll probably end up getting sold to like a Blackpool or I don't know, Colchester, or you know what I mean, so the Dagenham and Redbridge, someone like that. So I personally wouldn't call Aiden Heaven a gem. Personally, I wouldn't call him a gem. But people that want to call him a gem, that's on you, man, innit? You know what I mean? Big up DWT, big up OBN, Dixie, my brother, Billet. What's that? Low. Why are you acting like you don't know? Why acting like you don't know, bro? You're from North London as well. If you don't know what that means, I'm very disappointed in you, bro. I won't lie. Doing rounds, holding licks, why, what? And like I said, if you don't say pause, then I feel like DG's just there waiting, like he's listening, just like, oh, where can I grab these, man? Pause, because you have to say pause. Because if I don't say pause, I'm gonna scroll down and there's gonna be a mad thing in it. You know what I mean? So don't feel attacked, bro. Okay, you'll be back in a few. Trust the process. All right, people, cool. So the game, yeah. Where do I think the game will be won? So, spoiler alert, yeah. My brother, my bro, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Yeah. When I was all bigging him up at the start of the season, when I was all telling man he needs to be starting games, man were telling me, yo, Hooks, calm down. Calm down, Hooks. Why are you getting too carried away, Hooks? He's still a young buck, Hooks. I was like, no, dash him in. in terms of ball, in terms of technical ability, yeah, he like in terms of individual brilliance, yeah, who actually uses it, he's at the top. My brother Ethan Wanyeri, yo brother, if you're watching this, I want to sign jersey in it, because when nobody was believing in you, I was believing in you, bro. When Erdegaard got injured, every single match preview I did, when it came to building the team, I put you in the team every time. Every single time I put you in the team, yeah? So you get it, yeah? Ethan, if you're out there, yeah? And Miles, because I was bigging up Miles before any of these brothers was bigging up Miles. You get it. You know what I mean? I'm personally, I'm waiting for the day where Miles Lewis Skelly and Ethan starts. I've never seen it. Make them man start. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, together, because them man are bad boys. Yeah, and we all know, yeah, Ait Nori, he's not really that guy when it comes to defending. He's not. By the way, D asked me for the link, yeah, and I sent it to him like what 15 minutes ago, and he still hasn't pulled up. What's this guy doing? Do you know what I mean? By the way, Wanyeri's gonna cook Ait Nori. When I did the prediction, I completely forgot that Wanyeri was back. I would have put more Wanyeri as man of the match. When I went to the Dynamo Zagreb game, when he came on, he looked good, man. He's got the energy, man. Whatever injury he had is clearly gone now. He's clearly fully back. So, and I'll be real, Sterling did fuck all game. He absolutely did fuck all game. And I won't lie, so I was the first half, Arsenal was attacking the clock end, didn't it? Where I was at, and I'm watching Sterling every time he had the ball, but he just didn't look comfortable. He didn't look comfy in his own ends, man. He looked washed, man. Sterling is washed, man. I'm so sorry, man. Like I won't lie. In the transfer deadline day, when he did the video, yeah, it was nighttime and he just pulled up in the big whip, yeah, and all the smoke came out and you just see him step out the car. I was like, okay, okay, bad boy. I was like, yeah, bad boy. I won't lie, the video gassed me, yeah, but only because, yeah, you get it. It resonated with me. I was like, cool, pulling up in the big whip, he's jumped out, cool. I was a bit gassed, but he's dead. I think it's okay to say now. And you know, Raheem, if you're watching, my bad. Like, but it's not my fault that you're dead. Do you know what I mean? It's not my fault that you're dead. It's your fault. Well, I mean, it's not even really your fault. I mean, it's kind of like Edu's fault. He probably gassed you into thinking you would play. You came and Arteta was pause. Because I know DG's he's here, he's hunting for that next Y. Pause. You arrived and Arteta wasn't really about it. So you didn't really play. But when you have played, aside from Bolton, which I mean, you are like the mere fact that all you could do is turn up against Bolton is disgraceful. You've been poor, and I think that's okay to say. Yo, big up my bro. What you saying, man?
Saying my guy, man.
Right, you got the new home kit as well. Right, man, been investing.
Yeah, my girl bought it to me. Come on. My girl had the thing. But she's got the black one coming as well. So enough of this old one. I'm gonna swap this one with the black one, and then I'll take this one tomorrow to the other spot.
Okay.
There, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Big up yourself on the 3K, man. I know you don't really big up yourself too often, man. So
no, it's a minor thing, man.
Big up yourself on the 3K, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every milestone needs to be celebrated. You get me?
We're still not there yet, though, man. We're still not there, though, man. And I mean, just to comment on this, yeah, the pause culture, yeah. Like, I have to do it now because other men are always trying to catch you out. So it's not even like me, yeah. I don't think that everything's bats in it, personally. I don't think that everything's bats in it. So I just talk. I'm a grown man in it, but I'm pretty sure there's a pause there somewhere. But you get it now. Everybody like, oh, why for that? Why for that? Do you know what? Do you know who I blame? Big him up. He's mad funny, but you know I blame Young Spray.
Nah, man. Popcorn. It's Poppy. from Yard. Poppy's
No.
here all the time, innit? He put that him and the Hackney.
Yeah, I hear that, but I blame Young Spray because Young Spray made it famous again. I feel like it was dying out a bit.
Why that from Yard? It's popcorn. Popcorn boy here.
I know it's from Yard, yeah, but people weren't like that's not why people.
Nah, they were Poppy boy when he started coming over here all the time with hype on them. They brought that heavily. Obviously, Spray's big in the podcast world, so obviously he's got a big reach as well. You get me? But I've left that in 2024 anyway. I'm done with that. I can't keep up with it, man. I don't even care. It's not that deep to me. I've had enough of it.
Nah, big up Spray though. He actually retweets me, so I'm like, no,
yes. Yeah, big him up, man. He's got a big podcast. You get me? So
nah, big him up still, man. But yeah, the wife of that, he brought it back in it. And if this is the case, this is mad. Because if there's over 100 people, I should be a lot closer to 100 than 42 likes. But this was set time ago. But big up the football club, my brother, my bro. Look, Donna Cullen became a member again. Big up Donna Cullen, man. Big up Donna Cullen. You respect that. You respect that. You respect that. And now this is the thing, yeah. Do you know what? Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Cunha plays for them against Arsenal, given everything that's going on?
Oh, that's a tricky one, you know. That's a real tricky one. I'm really not sure, you know, because I feel like he's probably going to look at it like he doesn't want to play, not because he might mess up his thing with Arsenal, but because like want to get injured and stuff. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for a minute.
But do you think the man, because obviously after the Chelsea game, them man had a little piece of beef, and then obviously you got the links. Arsenal being one of the links. Do you think the manager will just go, do you know what? I don't think your head's in the game, and not play him?
They're in a relegation battle, aren't they?
Okay, so you have to. So you think from a Wolves perspective, they have to play him?
Got to play him. That's the same reason why. Remember before when we had these conversations about people's valuation. That's the same reason why, you know, when you say we don't think Cunha's worth 80 million, but Wolves think he's worth 80 million to us. You know, that same thing that that the selling club has. So I very much doubt that they're gonna have a 80 million pound player on the bench.
Okay.
You know
so then now
that's why he costs so much. If they stop playing him, how much is he worth now?
Yeah. Okay, I hear that. So from the Wolves' perspective, you think he plays. So what about from Cunha's perspective? Do you think Cunha goes, nah, like I don't want to play no more until the transfer window's closed because I don't want to end up potentially get injured and ruin any potentiality of being able to leave 100%. To whatever club?
100%. That's what he's having. That's the goal. You have to remember, yeah. You know, like how we always forget like these guys are human beings. So they're going home. You're talking to your wife. You're talking to, you know what I mean, the people around you. Your wife might want to live in London. You know what I mean, she always hears about London. Wolves is Birmingham. It's like outside Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? It's a very different city to London. You get me? So she's saying, oh, we can go London. We can go and have that life. And he's thinking, oh, this is my chance to go to the. When are you going to get another opportunity in your life to get to one of the best clubs in the world from?
Yeah,
we always just see it as web Premier League or whatever, but this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It might never come around again.
Yeah, because by the time we get to the summer, Arteta might all have different players in his mind that he wants.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very different to going to say Arsenal, like, or if you say, let's imagine all the big clubs in the world, in England want him, say Liverpool or Man United or Arsenal. Going Liverpool is still very different to living in London.
Yeah.
Going Man United is different to it's similar in certain aspects, but he's what you never know what people are saying behind the scenes. So
yeah,
I can't see him willing to play. Yeah, he ain't gonna want to play, man. He's gonna be thinking, I want to leave. He wants to leave now. But I'm not too impressed with his attitude at the minute. I don't like the way he's going on.
So would you, if he said he didn't want to play because he doesn't want to risk injuring himself, and maybe, you know, people say like being unprofessional or whatever, would that make you want him less at Arsenal?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. Because you got to look at how. Not to say that you have to compare every player. Every player's situation is different because obviously he's South American and stuff like that, and he's got no direct affiliation to Wolves, so it's not like, you know what I mean. So it's a bit different. But I look at the way Caicedo, I know Caicedo wanted to leave and he was kind of in the thing, but he was like, okay, you know what, I'll stay a little bit longer. Look at the way Declan Rice ended up moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not just buying the players anymore, you're buying their character. And you're buying like their future endeavors. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about, yeah, he's a good player on the pitch. Like, what type of character is he behind the scenes? And that's, I think, what kind of makes me feel like, yeah, you'll spend, if you was 20 million, 30 million player, I could say I'll do with your attitude. But for 80, 90 million, we still need another 2 of those. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not, I don't really feel he's put himself in a good light for me personally.
Yeah, because for me, do you know what it is? For me, I view it from the perspective of, like, obviously no disrespect to Wolves, yeah, but it's like he has the potential to go to Arsenal. Like that's life changing. Like not even just from a like a quality of football perspective. Like he joins Arsenal, he's famous. Like he's famous. Like socials blowing up. His life changed. Brand deals he now gets through the roof. Like especially if he comes into Arsenal and does well. Like all the brand deals he's getting. Like again, no disrespect to Wolves. He comes to Arsenal. His family is blessed for life. For life, they're blessed for life. And that's over like a 3 to 4 year contract at Arsenal. I don't know what he's on now, but he comes to Arsenal immediately. He's north of 150k a week. So I understand. And then also on top of that, Arteta and Arsenal have been looking at Cunha since he was at Atletico Madrid. So it's not even like we just randomly came along and now his head's being turned. He's been aware of our interest for a very long time. Very long. So if he ends up at Arsenal and he, I guess, kicked up a stink to not play for Wolves, I would understand it. But then say he doesn't go to Arsenal and just ends up going to like Nottingham Forest or somewhere, then I'll be like, okay, you probably could have played in this game. Like you probably could have played in this game. You could have allowed, Wolves the best chance of winning this game. Because the only chance they have of winning this game is if Cunha plays. If I see the lineup tomorrow and Cunha's not playing, I'm not worried at all. At all. To me, he's their threat. That's me personally.
He is their threat, and I think he will play. I think what would be the reason why he wouldn't play?
Now, like I said, the beef with the manager. Because the manager said words about him, and then he said words about the manager. I don't know if they've blessed it behind the scenes, but his manager is a bit annoyed with him. And I can understand why. But I think again, the manager should also understand the situation as well. Because if he was still kicking ball and Arsenal was after him, he would want to go Arsenal.
Yeah, 100%. But I still feel there's a level of like, a lot of the time, people are always, not just in football, in life, you kind of always have to deal with people you don't necessarily get along with, but the job still needs to be done. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is one of those kind of situations where you don't always have to get on with. Like, I remember there was a lot of players that said they didn't get on with each other in the dressing room. That's not my type of guy. I don't have to hang around with you outside the training ground and the football match, but we still got to win this match. And I feel that's what it goes down to do with Cunha. They're in a relegation battle. Yeah. Even if any position that they were in, if they were the only position in the table that you could be in, and you can say, the manager can put him aside, is if you're really bang mid-table. If you're pushing for top 8 or top 4, then you need him. If you're fighting relegation, then he has to play. Either way, he needs to be playing. He's your best player. You're not going to get 80 million pounds for a player that is not one of the best players in your team. So the point of leaving him on the bench, it doesn't do any good for anyone. There's no benefit to it. Apart from Cunha personally, if he gets injured.
I hear it. I do hear it. But obviously, big up Donna for gifting a membership to somebody. Don't know who she gifted it to, but whoever she gifted it to, actually the person that she gifted it to may not even be online at the moment. But if you're about, I get it. Say thank you. All them things there. Throw some W's in the chat for Donna. You know them way there. And obviously, Donna's other account, I'm Donna, do you wanna, is a member as well. So obviously, big up Donna for giving out a membership and getting a membership on two channels. We appreciate them thing there. And she's got some super chat. So, Mr. D, can you tell me how I can win your cousin?
I've got about 50 cousins, so you got to be more specific.
You know who she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't until she sends another super chat and asks the direct question. I don't know who you're talking about.
Mr. D, your cousin is cutest man alive I've met.
Who, Dean? No, that's not true.
No.
Dean is definitely not the cutest man alive.
I don't think she's talking about Dean, but I'm sure.
She's only talking about Jermaine, isn't it? I'm assuming.
Of course, like because Donna Cullen is one of the boardroom level people at Tottenham, innit? So.
Oh. No, Jermaine. I don't know how to win Jermaine over, man. I don't have the answer to that. You get me? I don't have the answer. When he jumps on a stream and you see him on one of the random streams or something, then you can ask him directly. You get me?
Boy, yeah, you need to get him on Baller Talk. You know,
I don't have an answer to that.
You need to get him on Baller.
You know, you can't go on Baller Talk. I don't know if you're being troublesome or. He definitely not going on Ball at all.
And obviously, big up the Hotspur Cave. Come true with the super chat, my bro. Obviously, yeah. Those of you that don't know, that's Blacker. Obviously, he's got his own football team going on. He's actually doing pretty legit. You know, he's actually grown a lot in a short period of time. So obviously, he's one of the few good Tottenham reps out there. So any Tottenham fans,
I don't know who he is, but big him up in the same way.
Yeah, man. He does music as well, you know. He's cold with the music thing as well, you know. Proper, he does that drill thing. He's cold with the music. I won't lie, he's cold with the music still. So big him up, man. Big him up. So obviously, what is actually your thoughts on the game, innit? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think, like me, do you think this is an easy win? Because I think it's an easy win. No, by the way, Konya's on 60K a week. Yeah, we could wrap that up nice and easy.
It's the transfer fee that's the problem, man.
Okay.
No, I'm not. You know what? It's quite strange because I'm slowly but surely starting to shift towards, because I've got this thing that we're not Liverpool. To me, I've not looked impressive at all, and we just what's what's happening?
50 cousins, $1 pause.
No, she's talking about Defoe. They're talking about Defoe. That's who Donna's talking about.
Oh man.
But no, you see this situation that I've got with Arsenal right now is Liverpool have not looked so impressive to me, and they're still like, it feels like the gap it just stays the same. It gets a little bit smaller, then it gets a little bit bigger, then it gets smaller, and it just feels like the same thing. And I'm just like, we really are not seeming to be able to close the gap. And I haven't got faith in us, like saying, yeah, we'll beat this team or we'll beat that team, and Liverpool will drop points there. And then I ain't got that faith, because I've got the faith more so that Liverpool will get out of their sticky situations and we will struggle with the sticky situations. I've got more faith the other way for Liverpool to be perfect. If I'm looking at it now, I'm looking at it like the game against against Aston Villa, Liverpool probably would have dug themselves out of that. The game against some of these things, they would have dug themselves out. I feel like we're the ones that are just going to be stuttering. And I'm looking more at Man City. I'll be real. I'm looking at Man City thinking that, bruv, we carry on. We carry on the way we're going, and we haven't even been losing games, but we keep focusing on Liverpool. Man City are closing the gap.
Yeah.
I'm worried about what's going on there. You got Newcastle, you got Man City, you got Chelsea. All of them teams are just behind us, bro. We're not like trouncing away.
Yeah. No, I do. I hear that. I do. I won't lie. Like, I'm not concerned about Man City just yet, because and it's for this reason, yeah, because I believe we win this game against Wolves, and then obviously our next Premier League game is Manchester City. Now, because Manchester City lost to PSG, they can't rotate their squad. They can't rotate against Chelsea because they have to beat Chelsea, because they're in a battle for fourth spot with Chelsea. then they can't rotate against Club Brugge because Club Brugge are actually ahead of them in the Champions League. So it's not like Club Brugge is some easy game. They have to win that game if they want to get through into the qualifying rounds. So they can't rotate there. And then they come to us. Yeah. Now, providing we win this game, if we can wrap it up like a quick 2-3-0 before half time, we can start taking players off.
What game are you talking about? The Wolves game?
Yeah, the Wolves game. We can start taking players off. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. We can't. That's what I'm saying. That mentality there is exactly what we can't have. That wrapping it up 2-3 by half time. That's we gotta just win the game. I don't mind a scrappy 1-0 win away at Wolves. All of that.
Neither do I. I don't mind it. But what I'm trying to say is I think that we're going to smoke Wolves. This is my personal opinion. I think we're going to smoke. So for me, I think we can definitely score 2 to 3 goals, especially because Wolves are not good at defending. I think they've conceded one of the most goals, if not the most, in Premier League. So they're not good at, and they've got people like Ait Nouri, who he's not good defending. He's good going forward. The same with Semedo on the other side. He's not good at defending, but he's good going forward. Like, they don't have good defenders. They just don't. So I think we will expose that. Jose Sarr, he's made a lot of mistakes in this season. Like, I think we can expose their defense. So I think it's plausible that we could be 2-3-0 up in the first half. Should that scenario arise, what I'm saying is we can then start thinking, cool, players to take off. When
was the last time we were 2-3-0 up in the first half, though? We were 2-0 up against Aston Villa, drew 2-2.
Yeah, but okay, again, it's different, innit? Because I fear what Aston Villa can do going forward. I don't fear Wolves in that way. I just don't fear Wolves in that way. I think they're two very different games. Like, and like Aston Villa are 8th. Wolves are battling relegation. Like, it's two different scenarios, isn't it? We got Girona in the next round of so midweek we got Girona. We're already qualified for the round of 16.
Yeah.
So the only thing that we're really playing for is, do we want to be higher up in the brackets or do we not care? Yeah. Girona are already out. They're already out of the Champions League. So I doubt Girona are going to play anywhere near their first team, because why would they play their first? They have no reason to. They're no longer in it. So we can afford to rotate and rest players, and then we'll go into the Man City game with fresher legs. Now, again, it's Manchester City, so it's going to be a hard game regardless. It's going to be a hard game. It's Manchester City. But at the Emirates, I expect us to win. We should have won at the Etihad. And that's back when Manchester City were good. Because they was good at
the can't say we should have won, because we were 2-1 up, but they were all over us second half in 10 minutes. So I wouldn't say we could have won. I don't say we should have won. We were better than them when we had 11 against 11. But I don't know if we should have won.
There's this as well. Wolves have players injured. Mosquera and Totti, I believe, are defenders. Totti 100% is the defender. I think
Lamina centre mid.
Lamina, their captain. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, like,
no, I'm with you. I just feel like I just haven't been so convinced with how we've been recently. So I feel like we just need to we get over this game. I'm looking at it more because I said it a lot. I said it about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. I said we're built more to maybe have a longer run in the Champions League. I'll be real, and even with the Champions League, that will start again and start getting ramped up again when everyone feels like they're coming back as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the league, we're kind of just stuttering along, getting through it, and we're doing quite well. I mean, on the outside, it looks like we're doing terribly.
Yeah.
But we're doing quite well, just stuttering along and just staying in the convo, just stuttering. You know what I mean? Like you know them guys that are just really struggling, but they just got that grip. We're just going and going and going. So we're doing quite well with that. I just feel like we need to I feel like we're still stuttering. I've had enough of the stuttering. I want to just kind of get into gear now. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that because obviously now that we are qualified, and by the way, just to respond to it, I think it was this who's going to score goals against City. I mean, Martinelli can score, Havertz can score, Trossard can score. Erdegaard can score, Ranieri can score, like that Rice can score, like Gabriel can score. Like we have people that can. By the Manchester City game as well, we may have made a signing as well. We may just leave it to deadline day and see what I go on. But we can definitely score against Manchester City. Yeah, can is the key word, but that there's no one that you can say will in any team. Like who is scoring for Manchester City versus us at the Emirates, because they ain't done it in a while. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's no one that you can just say will against. And obviously, because we've qualified, we don't have to do the playoff rounds with the Champions League. And we're out of the FA Cup.
That's a big part. That there is a real big help. Like, I like this Champions League format. Like, I really like it. I like how it is. I like what the matches it brings up. I like it's calm and chaotic at the same time. Like the top half of the league is always calm. You got pure chaos at the bottom half. Like, I like the way, I like the way it is. You can't rest. It's very hard that you're gonna be able to rest players in this Champions League way it is now.
And obviously, you've got even if you look at it, you got teams like Real Madrid, PSG, and Bayern, who you thought would have been higher up. They're all there swinging it out at the bottom with in the duns. So I don't know. I feel like the one thing that this new format of the Champions League exposed was because you only face a team once, you have to go at them. There's no when you come to our ground or when we go to your ground, we can undo the wrong doing. Right. Like, you got one shot to do it. If you don't get it done, you have to go and get it done in your next game, and that makes it more intense, in my opinion. I feel like the group stages were way too easy for a lot of the big teams because
they kept everyone away from each other for so long. That, like, for example, Arsenal might play. You might play a couple of lower level teams, and then you get to the next round and you play Bayern Munich, and then you might play Real Madrid. But with every other team, they're not playing. PSG are not playing Man City and Real Madrid and Barcelona and Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? You're only playing them in the latter stages. Whereas now, you're playing all of those teams immediately.
Yeah.
If you're playing them immediately, we can really get a gauge of who's more equipped to kind of, I know you've got different teams, playing different teams, but who's equipped to withstand to play week in, week out against the best teams across Europe. And we saw for a fact, we always said if Real Madrid were in the Premier League, for example, they'll be challenging, of course, but it might not be such an easy league for them to win. This is clear evidence that to play teams week in, week out at the highest level is not going to be as simple as you think it is. Same as it would be for Man City. We know at the beginning of the season, Man City was struggling. They were struggling in the Champions League as well because every team is top quality.
Yeah, maybe that's something that's had impact on City's season as well, because City had a few hard games early on in the Champions League. So yeah, I think the fact, like, I just think, you know what, I thought it would have been a lot harder on the Premier League teams, but it seems like Aston Villa have done pretty well.
We're well equipped. We play intense matches every game. Like that game against Wolves, now we're playing tomorrow, is going to be 30 times harder than we played against Dinamo Zagreb.
100%.
You get it? Yeah, the Premier League is you're built for intense matches every single week. There's not one easy game. You might have a game where you win 4-0 and you have a great game. Okay, it happened. But every single team and every single manager, it's like every single match is like a cup final, like a chess match.
100%.
And that's why I thought Amarim's realizing Amarim's struggling with that very reasoning.
Yeah, I think it is something that he learned really fast, really fast.
Good situation in his first game, learned the hard way. He realized, boy.
He learned really quickly that I'm not facing Braga and Vittoria and all them, man. Now
you're not even facing people like teams like Porto.
Yeah,
you get me.
He realized this peak.
You have a great game against Arsenal. You have a brilliant match, brilliant structure, all brilliant. And then Arsenal have worked this out for the last 3-4 years. Now we're focused on set pieces. You can't defend that though.
Yeah. The Premier League is really unforgiving, man. Because like
It's a jungle.
Because you think, because what was it? They knocked us out of the FA Cup, and they're probably on, like, Amarim probably is on a high. Like, okay, cool. And then very next game they go to Brighton, lose 3-1. And now he's like raw, like that's how quickly it can go up and down. Like he's probably thinking, raw, okay, the momentum will but then he realizes, raw, going from Arsenal in the FA Cup to Brighton those are two hard games.
And that's the difference. And that's the difference what you just said there, because one, you shouldn't have beaten Arsenal in the FA Cup, but fine, it happened. But if you put all your preparation and 120% effort into Arsenal, you can't then put 95% into Brighton. Yeah, you got to go from 100% to another 100%. You need to now put in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way same effort that you put in for Arsenal. You got to put that into Brighton, bro. Don't think you can have, oh yeah, we got Brighton now. Guys, just do the same thing you did against Arsenal. No. It don't work like that, bro. You can't just pass over the effort to the next game. It don't work.
It don't work, man. It don't work that way.
It don't work, bro. Hey, don't put the effort in, you will lose, bro.
Yeah, you will, man. 100%. But like, look, before we jump into like looking at who we will potentially play or start in this game, people just make sure you're liking the video. 86 people inside right now. Like, it would be great if we can get this video to 100 likes, but we'll see what happens. Also subscribe to the channel. We're close to, I think we're close to 3.5K or something like that. So help a brother out. If we could get 4K, I might even do a watch along tomorrow to see if I can boost up the numbers and get some more subscribers. I'm trying to drop more content more frequently. I've been a bit laid back recently. Life been life in it, but I'm gonna try to get back into doing bare content daily. Also subscribe to FamZone TV. I have put the channel in the title. Click on that to get it. Them way there. Support the bros dems. And remember, just keep on hitting the post notification so when I go live or drop a video, you know about it. 10 p.m. Make sure you're locked into Trench Talks over at FamZone TV. Stream of the week every week. You get it? So make sure you man are about. But let me share my screen quickly. Cool. So I guess my only question to you, yeah. Well, not my only question. There's going to be a lot of questions in it. But is this a game where we could play Neto in goal?
No.
So you just say strong, just go main keeper Raya.
Yeah, the same thing that we said about the 100%. I think Arteta learned that, and I think Arteta has that. No, you just go your strongest team.
All right, cool.
There is none of that. I know Ben White's back in training, Calafiore's back in training, and all that type of stuff. So I don't know how fit they are.
Yeah,
I know back in training means that you're fit and ready to go. And I think he said they'll be in the squad, didn't he?
Yeah, I think most likely White will probably be on the bench. I think that's the most that we can hope for. But who would you go right back? I don't know if Timber's available. Sorry, I don't know if
Timber's available. Why wouldn't he?
Saliba. I don't know if Saliba is
I think Saliba's back at the end of the month.
End of the month.
I think so, yeah.
So then would you still go Timber right back, or are you part A? Like what happens here?
A good question, Hawks. Yeah, you threw me off a little bit there.
Because me personally, I would go Timber.
You got Timber right back, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I saw Kiwior play right centre back against Dynamo Zagreb, and from what I could see, aside from one mistake that he made where he clearly got a bit lax because he got too confident because the game was too easy. Other than that, I think he had a good game. So I would go Timber right back, and I would go Kiwior right centre back.
You'd play Timber and Kiwior, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I would do personally. And this is only if Saliba's not, like, if it turns out Saliba's available, then even if Saliba's at 80% fit, I would play him there personally. So I would do.
I'll probably agree with you.
I would do this. Like, I don't think Kiwior was that. I don't think he was that bad personally. Like,
so Gabby and MLS.
I don't know if he's fit though.
Oh, Lewis Skelly's not fit.
I don't know if he's 100% back.
If he's not fit, then you'd have to go Zinchenko, then, innit?
You could go Zinny. You could go Tierney.
Where would you fit? Nah, not Tierney, man. No way, man. Tierney needs to. Nah, no way.
I mean, look, yeah, you probably. I actually think Zinchenko had a good game against Dynamo Zagreb.
Yeah, the brilliant game. Zinchenko had a brilliant game against Zagreb.
Yeah, I think
that was an easy game for him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Calafiori is fit, but I don't know if he's. I don't know.
I think he is. I think him and Ben White are both fit. And when I say fit, I don't mean like fit to when they're in training or off now in nowadays Arsenal training. That means they're ready to start. We don't rush players back.
Okay. All right, if that's the case, then
it means they're both completely ready to start. That's what that means.
If that's the case, then I would play Calafiori left back personally. That's what I would do if that's the case.
But if that's the case, I would also even then go Calafiori left back. He probably wouldn't want to play two players that have just come back, but Calafiori left back. I'll even go Ben White right back, Timber centre back.
You would play Ben White over Timber right back, opposed to Ben White.
And Timber will be centre back instead of anything to get Kivior out the team.
Okay.
Because you could even play Ben White centre back and Timber right back, either or.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which one would you prefer? Because I would prefer Timber at right back personally
instead of Ben White.
Yeah, I would put Ben White centre back.
The reason why I would probably do that for this game specifically is just to stop Ben White having to do too much running.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's probably why I would do that. I would say. Do you know what I'm saying? But
he was on the bench. Okay, cool. Hear it. Yeah, he wasn't. Okay, cool.
He's definitely ready to start without a shadow of a doubt.
And now that back line already looks better than what we was gonna put out. So you see, it gives you a.
He said White didn't train. He said White wasn't training. Unless what depends on what, maybe two different. I don't know. I don't know when he said he didn't train because White and Calafiori are both in training. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are more updated than me.
I want brilliant music. What did he say that in his last press conference?
Yeah, he said they're both training, but maybe these guys are seeing something later than I have.
4 centre backs, nasty work. Hey, Jay Spurs, man. Jay Spurs. He's doing individual training.
Not with the team. Oh, okay, he's a week away. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, cool. So then we have to take him out and
and Kivior.
Or would you put Calafiori centre back and then Zinchenko left back? Because Calafiori
that's not a bad changing, but that's not a bad shot. I think if it was Gabriel and Saliba, I could play Zinni, but because it's Calafiori, you have to move Gabriel to right centre back, Calafiori to left centre back.
No, I'm saying play Calafiori right centre back. Or you could play Timber centre back and then Calafiori right back.
And Zinni left back. I would try and figure.
Right.
I would want Zinni in the team. Oh, my connection's bad.
Yes, it went a bit mad for a bit there. Still, I won't lie. So this is what. So you were what? So I'm suggesting this, but are you saying this is better?
Is my connection back?
Yeah. It's calm now. It's calm.
Oh, I was gonna say I paid too much for it to be going.
Now, Kyrgios's not dead. It's not that Kyrgios's dead. Well,
Kyrgios's not dead.
He's a very underwhelming from what I expected from him when we signed him. I will say that much. But he's not dead. He's not dead. I won't do that. I won't do that. Timber, Rice, Gabriel, Calafiori. That's a good shout, Kyle. What do you think about this? Would you run this?
Timber, Rice, Gabriel, Calafiori. Nah, I need Rice in the middle, man.
Yeah.
Anything to get Rice away from the middle doesn't work for me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, would you run this?
Too much chopping and changing, man. I need to try and keep people in their spots as much as I can.
So then you would have to do this.
Like the only one I would do, like the one you do, yeah, this one.
You would have to do this.
That one there, or the Zinni left back, Calafiori centre back one. That's the only two that I would consider.
Which one would you do? Which
I'd
one
probably
would you
go for? I'll probably stick to this one here, you know.
To this one. All right.
Just because it's an away game.
All right, cool. So then Partey back in the midfield. Like, you know, and I'm assuming with Rice, right? So Partey,
Yeah,
Rice.
definitely. But I wouldn't be. This is another thing. I'm not on the hate train of Marino. I think he's quite a good player. I like Marino, and I actually think he really does keep our game flowing quite nicely. I'm not on the hate train of Marino. So
what would you do Rice Marino?
No. I'll leave these two. But I'm just saying, if it was like, worst come to worst, and I really didn't want Kivior in the team, I'd play Timber centre back, Partey right back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Worst come to worst, but I'm happy because I'm. It's all right, mate. So obviously Hooks is gone, so I'll just continue to do the stream, even though it's not my stream, but you know how it goes. But yeah, I'm saying I would have. But what do you not think about Partey right back though? I don't think he's been that bad, you know. I'll be real.
I like Partey right back. I like it a lot, but I've seen Partey right back live, so I get it. I understand why it's there. I think it works. The only thing I will say is I prefer Partey in the midfield. So I don't agree with putting Partey right back to sacrifice him from the midfield. But if we have no option but to play Partey right back,
I agree with that. Right.
I'm happy.
I think what you're saying is probably the fairest assessment. I think we just stick to try and get the 3 points on the board. Like if you want to do the goal 2-3 up as early as we can, I think you got to try and stick to this. If you want to really rest players, instead of trying to rest them from the start, try and get the win, try and go 2-3 goals up, and then
because you can move Partey right back during the game. Well, truth be told, you could even move Rice right back during the game. Like during the game, you can make any changes you want to make, right? But I think a game like this, where really we should be winning, there's no excuse why we don't win. You put out your strongest team, which then makes it very interesting because I do this immediately. No second thought.
Oh, you're going in.
No thought. I don't even think about it. There's no thought. There's no thinking.
You're going mad with it.
There's no thinking. There's nothing to think
about.
That
means you're dropping Trossard then, yeah?
Potentially.
There's no way Martinelli's being dropped to the way he's been playing the last 2-3 games.
I wouldn't even drop him versus Wolves. Against Wolves, I actually think you need him to play with his speed. So you know, he goes.
Martinelli's been in the last couple of games. I know we've got a big issue with Martinelli, but he's been brilliant in the last 2 games, at least 2-3 games. I got no problem with Martinelli right now.
Yeah, I have to hold it a bit. The last few games, he's been decent.
He's been our best attacker the last 3-4 games, easily.
He's been decent. He's.
But I can't see Arteta dropping Trossard though, man.
I mean,
can you see that?
I mean, I don't know, but this is what I would go with. This is what I'm going with. You know
have us up top.
See now, if we want to have a conversation of where Trossard goes, I could be swayed to play Trossard in the 9.
Nah, not over Havertz.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but you know what I mean. So, yeah,
Havertz is so much stick for a player that actually does his job all the time.
Bro, I don't entertain it no more.
It's so strange.
I don't entertain it no more. I'm in a group chat, yeah, with a bunch of Arsenal fans, and every time he scores, they go, "Oh, tap him. Oh, He's doing what he should be doing. But the moment he doesn't score, oh, this guy's dead. And it's like, so you don't want him to be successful. Like you don't want him to be successful. So it's like there's no point. Like Havertz will never win. Because to me it's crazy because what he's like, wait a minute, if I go, this is the thing that I don't understand personally, yeah, with Arsenal fans, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I think that we need a better nine. I'll say we need a nine who's actually a nine. But Havertz, yeah, last season he scored 13 goals in the Prem and got 7 assists, yeah, and got 1 goal in the Champions League,
20 GA,
and that was it. So he got 20 GA, yeah. This season he's got 8 goals in the Prem so far and 2 assists, so that's 10 GA. He's got 4 goals in the Champions League and 1 assist. That's now 15 GA, yeah. And he's got 2 goals in the Carabao Cup. So he's only 3 GA off what he did last season. Only 3. It's crazy. He's only 3. Only 3. But these men will have you believe that he's been super dead this season.
Even against Aston Villa, obviously we saw Marino scored. It hits Havertz's hand. He gets stick for it, but he scored in that game as well. People forget that he scored in that game.
He scored the goal that should have won us the game.
It should have, yeah. And then even forget against Man United, he should have scored. He should have scored. He won the penalty against Man United. Where it's not our fault that he did that. Oh God, that misses. And then he should have scored against Newcastle a couple of times. So
the thing is, yeah, he's actually on course for. I think he might even get more than 25 goals in all competitions this season. But he's on course for it. I think you mean GA, by the way, because I mean GA. 25 goals, crazy. I don't think he's getting 25 goals, but 25 GA goals and assists.
He's on 13 goals already. You said,
yeah, he's on. But okay, we'll see.
Another 10 or so.
We'll see. I'm being a bit reserved in it. Now, the thing that I don't understand, yeah, is everybody says he's not a striker. He's not a striker. He's not a striker.
Yeah.
But we're not acknowledging the fact that if he's not a striker, he's actually scoring pretty well for a striker. Well, for someone that's not a striker.
I think the only problem is with that is he really? Like, you're scoring a lot of goals. You're scoring goals consistently as a striker, but are you really scoring enough goals as a real gunman striker?
Yeah, but this is the thing. But we know he's not a gunman. So for someone that we know that is not a gunman, 14 goals and 3 assists so far is a good return for someone that is not a gunman.
But not anymore in today's standards of a striker.
Tell me someone who's not a striker that plays as a striker that gets anywhere near this. There's even some people that are strikers.
But what do you mean it's not as a striker that plays as a striker? What does that mean?
Because he's not a striker. He's not a 9. We know he's not a 9.
Yeah, but he's playing in the 9.
This is what I mean. He's playing out of position. We can agree he's playing out. Okay, well, I say we can agree. For me, for me, he plays behind the 9. So for me, he's a 10/shadow striker, whatever you want to call it, just behind the 9. Like, but Bergkamp's role, that's what he is to me. Wherever Bergkamp played on the pitch, that's where you start Havertz in it. And Bergkamp wasn't a 9. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. He's he's somewhere at 10 or just behind the striker. At a push, you can play him as a left 8, but the only thing about that is because he moves about a lot, it requires other players to kind of move with him that they don't always do, so it does leave space. But what I'm saying, for a guy that's not a striker to be putting up these numbers when everybody in the world can agree he's not a 9, though this is good numbers, bro.
I agree with what you're saying. They're okay numbers because they're good numbers. They're not good enough numbers to give him stick, but they're not good enough numbers to say it's good enough to have. You get it? Like, because unfortunately in this day and age, the number 9s, they're scoring a goal a game. That's the ratio of what the best nines are doing now. Like the
Yeah,
top
but
nine.
I'll be real. Like the only people. Wait, so all right. So Chris Wood has more goals than him. He's a 9. Haaland has more goals than him. He's a 9. Salah, it's Salah. Do you get what I'm saying? He's the highest goal scoring winger.
No, just stick to strikers. Not really. No, don't go to the wide players. More strikers.
But then after that, Nicholas Jackson. So I that's all you can really go to at Chelsea. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got players like, but would these guys? The only way you do that is Chris Wood has got more goals than him. But should Chris Wood have more goals than him?
He scored more goals than Jackson. That's the only person, really. Who else do you compare him to? You say you think Chris would have more goals than him. He's Nottingham Forest's number 9. He's actually a 9. Like, he's actually a striker.
Yeah, but there's no way Nottingham Forest striker should be scoring more than our striker.
But he's not a striker. This is the point I'm trying to make. He's not a striker. Once we accept that, because okay,
yeah, he's not a midfielder either.
For me, there's like opinions in it. But Chris Wood, yeah. Actually, wait. Chris Wood has scored the same amount of goals as him. It's just that all of his goals have come in the Premier League. He's on 14. I was going to say, Havertz actually has better return than Chris Wood, because Chris Wood has 16 GA, Havertz has 17 GA. Chris Wood is the greatest striker at the moment, bar Haaland. But Havertz is the deadest guy in the world, but Havertz has more GA than Chris Wood.
But one place for Nottingham Forest, one place for Arsenal.
Nottingham Forest are third. Nottingham Forest are third. Nottingham Forest are third.
Yeah,
actually,
I mean,
technically they're joint second.
It's hard to put that and say because Havertz has got because he's got a bit more than Chris Wood. I mean, your star striker should be scoring. What would Chris Wood be on if he was at Arsenal now? Or not? Let's not say Chris Wood.
Yeah, I hear that because
what would Isak be on if he was at Arsenal now?
I mean, it's funny that you say that because Isak is currently on 22 GA. Yeah. Now, if we just talk goals, he's on 17. Isak, striker in the world at the moment, only has 3 more goals than Havertz, who is the deadest player in the world.
But again,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't actually. And again, he's not a striker. He's not a 9.
But again,
he's competing with these guys, but he's not. But he's the deadest guy in the world. He's the deadest guy and look, this is what people will tell me. Woods doesn't cost 65 million. I don't do investment banking football analysis. I don't care about economy-based football analysis. None of that shit matters. If people can't understand, inflation, people don't understand how inflation works, cool. That's not on me. But I've seen loads of players who get paid loads of money that sometimes have worse seasons than Havertz.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, he has 15 goals in the Premier League. So 15 goals in the Premier League. So if we want to do that, Havertz has, I think he has 8 goals in the Premier League, but Havertz isn't a striker. He only has 7 goals less than best striker in the world. Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what's actually funny? You know, let's do this. Let's do this because we can even do this. Yeah, because man like to talk about the how much man cost. Yeah, cool. So Darwin Núñez, striker, cost more than Havertz. Only has 4 goals in the Premier League. Only has 6 GA in total. Sorry, 6 goals in total.
I think it's hard to judge Núñez because he doesn't start, isn't it? So I think it's hard to judge.
But you know, he cost a lot of money. He's on big wages. He should be doing better.
Yeah, but Liverpool fans will tell you that Núñez is.
But he should though, no, right? He should.
Yeah, but Liverpool fans, if Liverpool fans will tell you they don't want Núñez.
Yeah, so. I know, but what I'm saying is he's not a striker. This is what I'm. This is what I'm like. This is what I'm trying to. Oh, another one. Hoyland. Oh, let's look. Oh, Hoyland's £70 million. Hoyland, 5 goals in the.
I think Hoyland is more of is a real talking
2
point.
goals in the Prem. 2 goals in the Prem. By the way, 5 goals in the Europa League. Seven goals, 8 GA, 70 million. But you know what's funny? Hoyland,
That's different.
Striker.
That's different.
Strike. Do you know what? Yeah. Let's continue. Let's continue because I find all of this funny. Yeah, I find all of this funny. So this brother, striker. This brother, I believe he was bought somewhere between 60 to 70 million. 7 goals in the Premier League, so less than Havertz. 2 goals in the EFL Cup. 2 goals in the Europa League. So that brings him to a grand total of 11 goals. Yeah. And then he's got 3 assists, so 14, 15, 17 GA. Yeah, in total. Yeah. So on total GA, it's the same. Solanke, striker.
I agree with that.
But Solanke, he's been so good since coming to Spurs. He's been great. Havertz, this brother's dead. Not striker.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that one.
Striker.
I agree with that. It's different expectations. Different expectations. I agree with that.
He's not a striker.
Because Solanke's cost exactly the same as Havertz. So you can do a direct comparison.
So then Solanke must be shit because Havertz is shit. But Solanke must be shitter because Solanke's a striker.
Let me ask you a question then. Would you now straight swap? Would you swap Solanke for Havertz straight now if they offered it to you now?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't, no.
Do you think Solanke will score more at Arsenal or Tottenham?
Arsenal.
But
because there's not for me personally across, because obviously I'm not just going to look at it on a season basis. I'm going to look at it across the entire contract. I feel like Havertz will offer me more over the entire contract than Solanke, because Solanke has 1 season on, 1 season off, 1 season on, 1 season off. Like, if we're going to go and get a 9, we should be getting better than Solanke. No.
I don't mean like as in for like, as your total number 9 forever. I mean like, let's imagine you could swap one for the other just for the rest of the season, then they go back to their club. Would you say swap Havertz for Solanke? Would you do that? And then they both come back. So you think Havertz can do a better job than Solanke at Arsenal? Yeah. See, I think Solanke will score way more than Havertz.
Nah. But the thing is, it's not just okay. So what you got to think, is I hear what you're saying, because I do think that he has the potential to score more goals than Havertz, because I think a lot of strikers have the potential to score more goals than Havertz, because Havertz is not a striker. But does Solanke do all the other things that is required while playing the 9 at Arsenal that Havertz does? No.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Of course he does.
No, he does not. He's not back in the same way. He's not covering the same ground. He's not getting involved in the play as much as Havertz. He's not making the runs for other players to get into space. Solanke, we bring in Solanke, we have to play different. We just have to play different.
I think Solanke does a lot more running and pressing and stuff than you realize. He's a
hard worker. I understand he's a hard worker.
No, but he's like a real front foot attacker. He's not like a back foot attacker.
I hear it. But I promise you, if you bring Solanke, so if we swapped right now, well, bearing in mind Solanke's injured, isn't it? But if say Solanke's not injured, if we swapped Solanke for Havertz, Arsenal, Tottenham get the better deal.
No.
Because Solanke doesn't move the needle too much more than Havertz. If he does, it's not like Havertz would have ended on 25 GA. Solanke might end on 26 to 30. It's not.
I think the complete opposite. I think if Havertz goes to Tottenham, he hardly scores any goals. And if Solanke,
I mean at Arsenal.
Yeah, if Havertz goes to Tottenham, I don't think he scores hardly any goals. And I think if Solanke comes to Arsenal, he scores bundles of goals. I think it's the other way. I think you've got it the other way.
Like, do you know what it is? Yeah, I just feel like there's this this thing where people just prefer what's at their club or what's not at their club, but the grass isn't always greener. I promise you.
It's not that I prefer Solanke to Havertz. I appreciate what Havertz does, but if we play against Manchester City or we play against Liverpool, or we play against any of these top teams, Havertz can score goals, yeah. But I'm not banking on Havertz being the striker. That means, yeah, because Havertz is playing, we can win this game.
There's also this. We have to be honest. We have to be honest. He is instructed to move a lot about the front line. Like, more often than not, you'll see him on one of the wings because he's instructed to move around and vacate space for other players. If Arteta went, this is why, slyly, I don't think it really matters who we play in the 9 until we play differently, is that Arteta will just, whoever the other 9 is, he will be instructed the same way. So whoever we sign is not going to be as central as what they should be.
Yeah,
but he's Havertz, stay in the box. If you tell Havertz, stay in the box, he's scoring more goals.
Yeah, but he's got instinct though. Solanke's got striker's instinct. Like he's got.
So does Havertz, bro. Like, okay, look at his last 2 goals. Look at his last 2 goals. Tell me it's not. Look at his last 2 goals. Tell me it's not striker's instinct.
No, but I'm talking about.
If any other striker scores that, people go, "Oh, striker's instinct."
No, Havertz has got instinct. Havertz he's got instinct. I'm not saying he doesn't have it, but I'm saying Solanke has a real striker's knack for instinct goals. I mean, like, it's
why has he not scored more than Havertz then?
What do you mean? He scored more than Havertz when he was at Bournemouth. He was at Bournemouth and scored. He was at Bournemouth. Havertz was at Arsenal. Solanke scored more.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Because we can go to Bournemouth, you know. So last season he scored 20 goals.
And Havertz didn't get 20 goals.
He scored 20 goals and he got 23 GA in total last season. 23 GA, yeah.
Cool. No, but why are you not just doing?
Hey! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You can't manipulate numbers, bro. You can't manipulate.
I'm not manipulating numbers, yeah, because Havertz scored 13 goals in the Premier League. So he scored 14 goals in total. 14 goals in total, yeah, and he got 7 assists, yeah. So he got 21 GA. So he's only two GA off of Solanke, yeah. He's only 5 goals off of Solanke's best season. 5 goals. Only 5 goals. Solanke's best season. The season that you picked up, because you said Bournemouth. He's only 5.
Bro, and then you're picking and choosing what stats to use, though, bro. You can't do that.
Hey, slow down. Hey, Solanke scored 19 goals. Havertz scored 14. Yeah, last season.
20. You said 20.
No. No, because he got 1 was an assist. Sorry.
No, you said he got 20 goals. Solanke scored 20 goals.
I'm going back. Yeah, 20 goals. Cool. So you got 6 more goals than Havertz. Yeah.
Now, no, but okay.
Hey, slow.
Go on.
Down. Yeah. Havertz only played striker from mid-January last season, and only ended the season with 6 goals less than boop boop bang 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 Solanke at Bournemouth.
But one's at Bournemouth, one's at Arsenal.
Well, if you're gonna say that, then don't bring up his Bournemouth season, bro.
I did bring up his Bournemouth. I'm telling you, a 20-goal season striker at Bournemouth is double what Havertz done at Arsenal. If you get 20 goals at Bournemouth,
so by your logic, he should have gone to Tottenham and be clear. Because Tottenham's better than Bournemouth.
That's why they paid 65 million for him. That was the whole.
He's not clear.
That's the theory.
But he's not clear.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying that's the theory. Solanke has scored.
He's not clear.
Solanke scored 20 goals a season before. He's done it before. Havertz has never done that before.
Wait. wait, because you do realize that season at Bournemouth was an anomaly. Because the season before, he scored 6 goals. The season before that, he scored 3 goals.
I don't understand what difference it makes. He's still done it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, that's like saying
You clearly understand the point that I'm making. You just don't want to lose the battle, bro. This is
it's not a battle because because
it is, bro. It's about.
There's no way you can tell me that Havertz is a better striker than Solanke.
Wait. So, I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just saying. Even at Chelsea, Havertz scored more goals than Solanke in those seasons.
So is Havertz a better striker than Solanke?
Hey, I'm just saying Havertz is better than Solanke. That's all I'm saying. And
as a striker,
I think the numbers prove. And deep it, yeah. For a guy that's not a striker, yeah, to be doing better as a striker than a striker, yeah, is crazy. But everybody, Havertz is the worst player in the world. This is all I hear.
No, I don't think that's not. Is Havertz a better striker than Ollie Watkins? Oh, Cooks, come on, man.
I don't know about that.
Come on, bro. Let's not be so bad.
I don't know about that one. Maybe, but this season,
season, we're both Arsenal fans. We're both Arsenal fans. Come on, bro.
But this season, Havertz has scored more goals than Watkins.
Oh, bro, come on.
Hey, hear me out. Watkins is a better 9 than Havertz. Yeah. But remember, Havertz is the worst player in the world. Yeah. And he's not a striker. Why does he have more goals? Why does he have more goals than Watkins, bro?
Oh, Hooks, come on, bro.
I just want to know why he has more goals. That's what I want to know.
Bro, let's be serious.
Why does he have more goals?
Bro, Havertz, you can't say Havertz is not.
And this is why, Layers, you're correct. This is why his stats are bad. Because if we look at the way that Watkins has been playing this season, he's lucky that he has 10 goals, bro. I'll tell you that for free.
Bro,
Watkins has not been good this season.
Bro, Watkins, you can't compare.
Watkins has 10 goals.
Listen, Havertz is underappreciated, yes. And he's one of those players that he brings a lot to the table that a lot of people don't appreciate.
I'm not biased. Hey, by the way, all I've said is Havertz is the worst player in the world, yeah, and he's not a striker, but he's throwing up similar or better numbers than a lot of these other strikers that are strikers that don't get called out in the same way. That's all I've said.
They do get called out in the same way.
Because remember, I said I want a 9.
Yeah, but you're saying you would have swapped him for what? Would you swap Havertz for Watkins?
Yeah.
So what was your whole point before then?
Yeah. What do you mean my whole point? I already acknowledged that there's better strikers in the league than.
No, but you just said I said to you, is he better than Watkins, better than Havertz? And you was like, not really. No, you can't. You got better numbers.
I said not really. Yeah, because I was saying that I'm trying to say that Watkins is better, but I'm saying for somebody who you would probably go in a heartbeat, yeah, Watkins is better than Havertz. Havertz actually has more. Havertz has actually contributed to more goals than Watkins this season.
Havertz can't score a goal on his own, either. Havertz can't create a goal.
So do you know what? We have to wrap up soon because I've got something to do. But I just want to know why is it whenever we talk about Havertz, we add in all these new measurements
because
that don't matter.
They do matter.
What? So why did we go from so we went from what's his GA to how many goals has he scored?
No, you went to his GA.
Okay, he's. We have to be real when we are talking about people that are playing in the 9. Yeah, we have to look at goals.
So why did you do G and A?
It is because Havertz is a false 9. So are we gonna deny that Havertz is a false 9? He doesn't play false nine for us, and he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't. Are we gonna deny that he's a false nine for Arsenal?
Havertz plays up front for Arsenal.
Do you think he plays target man for? You think Arteta plays with target man?
He is our target man.
Oh my, yeah, because he's tall. But we don't play with we don't play with an advanced nine. Havertz is never the furthest person forward. He actually drops back so our wingers can push forward.
Yeah, he does. No, you're talking about the. Of course, he drops back and does that. But I'm saying to you, Havertz up front plays up front for Arsenal. Yeah, if we go and bought an Isaac, he would directly replace with Havertz.
Yes, but again, like I said, Isaac is a 9. Havertz is not a 9. He's not a 9. I don't know how else to say this. He is not a 9.
You keep saying he's like, bro, this is the same.
9, bro. He's a false 9. He's. I don't want to say it because people are going to go crazy and be like, "Oh, how could you ever compare?" I'm not comparing. When Messi played up top for Barcelona, he wasn't a 9. He was a false 9. When Aguero played up front for Man City, he wasn't a 9. He was a false 9. Havertz is not a 9. He doesn't play advanced. Like
the guy said in the chat. So when Bellingham's playing up front, yeah, you see it like when Bellingham's playing up front, you see it like that.
Yeah, because he's not a 9. He's a false 9. Well, I mean, when Bellingham actually plays 9 for Madrid, he's not actually playing target man 9. He's a bit deeper. Whatever you want to call it, he's not the furthest forward.
But what I'm trying to explain to you is, why does that make a difference in whether you're trying to sign a player for your attacking role? What I don't get why you keep using that as a metric.
Because we need to sign a 9. So we need to sign Anelka 9.
So why are you comparing Havertz with Solanke and Watkins then?
Because he plays in the striker position. He plays in the striker position. Yeah. Sorry, when I say, obviously, you know me, I like to go a bit deeper into football, innit?
Yeah, I'm perfectly willing to go to meet you at your level.
Yeah, go a bit deeper, yeah? But these are other strikers in the league. Yeah. So yes, Havertz plays a different kind of role when he's in the striker position for Arsenal, but he is still in the striker position for Arsenal. So when you're in the striker position, traditionally, yeah, you expect the most goals from your striker. There's teams that go against this, i.e. Liverpool. Their striker never gets the most goals. It's always Salah, isn't it? So I can only compare Havertz to other strikers in the league. Now,
which is my point.
He's cleared by Haaland by a lot. Who is a striker. He's not even that many GA behind Isak. Goals in the Premier League, he's 7 behind. And I think that there shows you the difference between someone who's not a 9 and someone who is a 9. So
he's nowhere near Haaland. He's nowhere near Isak. He's nowhere near Watkins. He's not as good as...
He scored more goals than Watkins, bro.
He's not as good as Watkins up front, Hooks. Why is that hard to understand?
But he scored more goals. I know he's a better striker.
You keep moving the metric, though. You keep moving the metric.
I'm not moving.
You won't, because a minute ago you're saying, "Oh, he's not really a 9, so why are we comparing him to Watkins?" And now you're saying he scored more goals.
I didn't say that.
You just said a minute ago.
I said someone who's not a 9 has scored more goals than a 9.
But why are you comparing him to a not a 9 striker to a 9 striker if they're not comparable? Why are you doing it? Why are you saying he's got more goals than Watkins?
Okay, who else in the league plays with a false 9?
Liverpool. They play Jota up front or Diaz up front.
And he scored more goals than Jota.
So is Havertz better than Jota up front?
Well, he doesn't play up front. Remember, they're false 9.
But is he better than Jota
this season?
Oh, Hooks.
This season. And you know what? I'll just say it. I would take Havertz over Jota just purely because of the injury stuff.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about injury. We're talking as a player.
Yeah, as a player, as a finisher, Jota is better. Jota is clear when it comes to finishing.
Havertz is a clever utility player, isn't it? He's a clever utility player. The reason why he gets so much stick is because of what we bought him for and his wages. Fair enough. But Havertz, you can't compare Havertz to the top echelon strikers in the league.
I'm not.
Then don't say he scored more goals than Watkins. Then don't say that.
All I'm saying, yeah, is you, man, tell me he's the worst player in the world. He's super dead. He's crap. Everybody's better than him, but he's actually keeping up with the numbers.
What? Stop saying that.
That's all I said.
Why do you keep adding that? Why do you keep saying the same thing? You keep saying he's the worst player in the world, being sarcastic, and then you say, but he's keeping up with the numbers. Why do you keep
because you, man, say he's the worst player in the world.
But
he's keeping up with the numbers, bro.
Why do you keep saying he's keeping up with the numbers as if to say he's doing a good thing? Why do you keep saying that?
Because what I want from my striker is to be involved with goals and assists. Because you may not know, I would hope you would know this, but my brother over there, he was the first striker in the Premier League that said no assists are as important as goals. He actually went as far to say is he prefers assists. He's actually said this. Assists part of the game. So to me, best striker that's ever played, not even striker, best player that's ever played in the Prem, ever, greatest of all time in the Prem, yeah, says goals and assists account, yeah. So I'm not gonna go listen to Tom, Dick, and Harry that you get it type on the internet or chat on a YouTube video and say, why are you talking about GNA when the God in the Prem said that GNA matters? He said this, not me, him.
So would you rather your striker? Okay, so would you rather your striker, yeah, get 30 goals, or would you rather him get 15 goals and 15 assists?
It still amounts to 30 goals.
Or which one would you rather?
I don't have a preference because it still amounts to 30 goals.
Oh, see, that's where we're different. My striker, I'd rather my striker get the 30 goals than get 15 goals and 15 assists. Because it shows me that you
goals.
But it's 15 goals. It's 15 goals from someone else.
If anything, my striker is now helping out other players in the forward line. So their numbers are increasing. So where you're getting 30 goals from your striker, my striker's getting 15 goals, 15 assists, is still 30 GA. But those 15 assists that he's giving to other players, their numbers are higher now. In your thing, their numbers not high. Everybody's feeding the striker.
No, but if you're scoring 15 goals and 15 assists, that means someone else is scoring goals. 15 goals are coming from somewhere else. Which means if those 15 goals don't come from somewhere else, you've only got the 15 here.
But by the way, no, I don't agree with that. But yeah, we're talking football at the moment, but no, I don't agree with that. But like I said, sometimes I think you're a bit wild. Sometimes you need to tone it down. But I just see it as banter and trolling, innit? So big up. So yeah, do you know what it is? Yeah.
You hear what I said though?
Wait, what did we say again?
Yeah, you did. I'm saying if you got 15 goals and 15 assists, if you don't score those 15 assists, for example, they someone else has got them now. If that person's not available, you've only got your 15 goals now.
But you still have 30 goals overall.
No, I'm saying 30 goals.
You do realize in both the scenarios, 30 goals have been scored.
But it makes a difference how those 30 goals have been scored. It makes a difference if you're a striker.
Okay, so like you asked me, yeah. So now what now if that 30 goal, what if your striker gets injured and he's out now? Where your goals coming from?
Say that again, if my striker what?
That's just a single point of failure.
But your striker's job is to score goals.
Because he was scoring for Man City when Haaland wasn't scoring. Hence why they went on their bad patch.
No, you're going off on a tangent. I'm saying
no, because you said, yeah, those 15 assists that you're giving away, yeah. What if all them other man they're not scoring other goals? Then your striker only has 15 goals.
Yeah.
Which I then said to you, cool. What in a scenario where your 30-goal striker is now gone? He's injured. Where are your goals coming from?
No, but that's not the point we're making. The point we're making is about the two. We're comparing the strikers, aren't we? So my striker's job is to score goals, yeah? If my striker is got 15 assists, what he prefers, Henry 2020 season or Haaland first season? It wasn't 2020 season, it was 24 and 20, I think it was. Or
you know what he's trying to say?
Everyone keeps saying 2020.
But you know what? Let's not do semantics. You know what he's trying to say.
Bro, you can't. What was Haaland's first season?
Hey.
What was it? No, but you got to tell me the stat. You can't say what would I prefer. You haven't told me the stat.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm
what's
gonna
the
tell
stat?
you. I'm gonna tell you, bro. He scored 36 goals in the Prem and 12 in the Champions League.
How many assists?
He got 8 in the Premier League. So he ended with
44.
No, 56.
36.
Wait, no, sorry, 54. 54 GA.
44.
No, 54. Because he
You
got
said
12
30.
goals. He got 12 goals in the Champions League.
Oh, forget Champions League. Forget the Champions League. The 2020 was the Premier League season, wasn't it?
Oh, so you're talking just Prem?
Wasn't the 2020 season the Premier League?
I'm pretty sure it was. Wait. So Henry. So.
I think it was just the Prem, bro.
So what
Yeah,
season
was it Premier League? It was the Premier League.
What season? It was the was it 04-05?
It was the Premier League. It was Premier League.
So he got 24 in the Premier League and 20 assists in the Premier League.
Yeah, they say 2020, but it was 24 goals and 20 assists, yeah, which is 44. Haaland scored 36 and 44 all. They drew 44 apiece.
So?
Yeah, what?
But no, you don't dodge questions over here like you did on Baller Talk, bro. He wants to know which one you prefer, bro. Because surely you would prefer the Haaland one, no?
I do prefer the Haaland one.
You prefer the Haaland one? Oh my god! Oh, what? So
36 goals.
Haaland over Henry?
No, not Haaland over Henry. Henry can do 36 goals and 12 assists, or was it 8 assists as well? He can do that as well.
But he didn't though.
I know, but you're asking me which season that I prefer in terms of what I would rather my striker do. Henry obviously can do both, but I'll take my striker to score the 36 goals, bro. What do I want my striker setting up everyone for when he can score the goals? If he's going to score 40 goals,
you don't have the same way of thinking as me and Thierry Henry. I hear it.
What are you talking about?
I hear it. You don't have the same thinking as me and Thierry Henry. I hear it, bro. I hear it.
What are you talking about Thierry Henry for? Thierry Henry scored 24 goals, 20 assists.
Thierry Henry cared very deeply about his assists. He
scored 24 and 20 assists. That's a big boy number.
To him, is what set him apart from all the other strikers. He's very proud of it. I'm very proud of it as well. But hey, you prefer, you prefer the selfish play.
It's not about selfish players. I want my striker to score goals.
Yeah, I hear it. You're just get it. There's obviously me and Henry. We're like this. We get it, and you get it. You're over there on this. You get it. Haaland. You and Haaland. You and Haaland.
That's why you like all this false nine stuff and all of that.
Yeah. You know, hey, you remember me? I like passing. Hence why I like assists. Hence why I love Dennis Bergkamp.
You like all the. I don't want. But you know how many times I've seen strikers and I'm thinking, bro, just shoot.
I hear it, man. I hear it. Yeah. Hey. Thierry Henry 14 says that he needed to learn how to get assists because he wasn't as outright prolific as Shearer and other strikers. Oh, damn that! This is from Henry. His mouth. Henry.
He said he wasn't. Did you hear? He wasn't as prolific.
We get it, blood. We get it.
Because you're doing all of this, don't you want to argue it, bro?
I call me Thierry Hooks, blood. You get it? You know them way there, man. Thierry Hooks. Let's go. But look, yeah.
Oh, I want my striker to score goals, innit?
I hear it, man. I want my striker to be like Henry. So, so yeah. But bless up people.
So disingenuous, man.
Nah, man. Bless up people for coming through. I think we kind of went a bit way on a tangent, but it's cool. Yeah, big up all the people that locked in and listened to us all the way through. I haven't actually that's what I had to do. Ches told me he was going live, but I can't find it.
Yeah, I meant to be on Ches's stream a long time ago.
All right, cool. So so was I. So I'm gonna redirect you lot over there. Dee's gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
We're definitely not gonna carry it on though.
Yeah, but if you could let Ches know, I just got to make a quick phone call in it, so I'll jump on once I'm done with the phone call. And yeah, people, on your way out, like the video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Famzone TV. It is in the chat, sorry, in the title of the video. And yeah, catch you next time.